2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his target. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to chuck it again. Catch made over the middle. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The back's got it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking downfield, it's Warner. Bringing pressure. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. It's going to set up a 3rd down play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, the quarterback didn't have any time. It's easy to sit up here and say, boy, the offensive line, why aren't they protecting him? But I'll tell you what, sometimes pre-snap, quarterback's got to get an indicator that the pressure is coming, and he's got to either adjust the protection or get rid of the ball much quicker.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Hawkins. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after the completion. It's second down. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. They're going to throw the football. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Physical run earns the 1st down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 56 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back out there on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, and no for a first down. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. Touchdown, Tigers, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. It's a quarterback keeper. Past the 45. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And they get the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. To the air. It's Van Buren. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fake looking to throw. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Ball handed off. Muscles past the defender. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback still with the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Caught by the receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Fighting off the defender. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a draw to the back. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Warner. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Oh, and he gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. The catch is made. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Stanford has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Warner. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Leaning on the run game here late. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Van Buren. There's contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? To throw, it's Warner. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back, it's Warner. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout, LSU.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Turner. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Van Buren. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And they finally get him to the ground to what will be the final play. That's it, game over. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate